Sinead, another fight week in Dublin. How do you feel?
I feel good, yeah, my body's good. I'm looking forward to this fight.
Does the feelings when these fight week nights come around in Dublin, is it the same every time? Like, is it exciting every time it comes around? Because Bellator have been twice a year now for the last few years.
Yeah, I love fighting in Dublin. I'm undefeated. This is my castle. Yeah, it's pretty good feeling.
Find another Aussie on Saturday night, Sara Collins. Tell us what you've seen. Have you watched much of her? Got much tape on her?
Yeah, she's awkward, difficult. Obviously, totally different style to mine. She's undefeated. She's going to be coming in here thinking she could rule the roost, you know. But yeah, I'm here to stop her in her tracks.
And how's the body going into this fight? Obviously, last year you come back from injury and stuff like that. But how are you feeling now?
Yeah, good. I'm a legend. I came back after 10 months after surgery last fight. You know, I was feeling, am I ready? You know, but I done it, and I'm much more prepared this time.
And Sinead, obviously after the Liam McCourt fight, you were promised the title, and then this is two more fights, and maybe it seems like you're even further away from it than you are then. Is that a bit frustrating, like that you were promised the title shot, and now you're fighting someone that's 4-0?
No, not really. Like, you know, it'd be nice to have a big name here, but like Kat, I'd like to fight Kat here, Cyborg here, like, you know. But if this is something I have to do, like, you know, she's undefeated. She's gonna think she can railroad me, you know. So, like, yeah, bring it on, you know.
I'll ask you about the fight in a second, but what would your prediction? Let's say you get the win. What's your prediction for who gets the title shot next? And do you think you'll be in the mix, or do you think it'll be someone else that'll get it?
I don't think anyone can argue if I was put up. You know, I'm just could be 3 in a row, like, you know. But yeah, you know, like, line me up to someone else. Okay, I'm pretty cool about everything.
Obviously, Kat is fighting Cyborg coming up, and then Lee and Sarah McMahon are fighting in a couple of weeks' time too. How do you see those two fights going? Who do you think will emerge as the winners of those?
I think Cyborg's going to win. And with Sarah and Leah, it's, you know, it's a tough fight for Leah. You know, it is. It's a tough one. But like, they're two grapplers. So look, I hope Leah does it.
Obviously, speaking of Leah, she's probably a good person to prepare for, the same as your opponent on Saturday night. You know, similar enough style, I suppose, big and strong and good at judo. Do you think like that camp, coming in, having another camp here, has got you well prepared for this opponent?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I fought girls like Sarah before. Like, she's pretty much judo style, same. They kind of do the same things, don't they? Like, you know. So yeah, I'm well prepared for this.
We asked her earlier on about preparing for fighting a Dublin or in Dublin with, you know, the big crowd behind you, and she was kind of like saying she didn't want to think about it, type of thing. How big is it for you, the other side of it, having all that crowd behind you? You know, you're the top Irish person on the card as well. Like, does that mean a lot to you, and to have your hometown people behind you? Yeah,
well, I'm the only Irish person on the main card, like, you know. So yeah, it's kind of running through my veins. Yeah, like. It's a big honour for me for that to happen. It was always a childhood dream of mine to fight in the 3 Arena and to be on the main card. So look, I'm living that dream, and I'm happy enough to do that.
In your camps when you're training, are you one that goes back and does a lot of tape study and like, you know, when you're fighting an opponent who only has kind of one kind of known quantity fight, her last one against Pam Sorensen, would you be focusing on that, or would you be more of the mind of just focus on yourself and not the opponent?
Whether I like it or not, I get thrown these tapes. My girlfriend and my son just be throwing them at me, like. So yeah, I have watched a few, like, of her. Yeah.
And is there anything in her game that you think you can exploit, or
she's a southpaw, like, she's gonna be difficult, like, you know. She goes for that grab, but I think I have well prepared for that, for what she does, you know.
And obviously you avenged your loss to Janae Harding in your last one, and looking back at your record, is it the Leslie Smith kind of controversial decision something you'd like to avenge, or are you just happy to kind of go on in separate directions?
Well, there's a few of them, I think, you know. There's a few of them. I think my record doesn't evaluate me like as a fighter. Of course, I'd like. I don't know if she's finished yet. I haven't seen her fight like in like a long time. Like I would like to fight her again and like demolish her like they did in the first fight, you know. But yeah, that'd be a nice fight for me.
Sinead, I just wanted to ask you about the activity you did a few weeks ago with Bellator and Fly Fit, the women's self-defence thing. How did you find that? Did you get good feedback from women around Dublin and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was good. It was cool. Like it was just giving the women an insight to something that you can learn. Like, you know, not gonna learn something from that class alone. Like it's something to pick up, and if you enjoyed it, like why not join something like?
Good.
Yeah.
Hi, Sinead.
Hey.
So everyone is expecting Sarah to grapple with you, to do that. Is it a matter of catching her with heavy hands first, keeping her away with the striking, or do you think it's gonna get to the grappling and you're gonna test yourself and you feel confident there?
I go where the fight goes. Like you look at anything can happen in the cage. Like it's just being prepared for that to happen. Like and I pretty am. Like I think she's gonna do the exact same thing she's done in our previous fights. Like so yeah, she's just trying to grab me, bring me to the cage, take me down. I just have to take it from there. Like.
And do you remember the last time when you were undefeated and what your mentality was going into that first fight that you lost?
Yeah, only think you're unstoppable. You know what I mean? So you have to learn there's levels to this game, and I'm that level up, and I think I'm here to stop her, like, you know. So
Think there's some naivety. There might be some naivety creeping in for her in terms of being undefeated. That there might be some naivety. That she might be a little bit naive because she hasn't taken a loss yet.
Yeah, I think so. She's gonna come in here like, I think she's rules the rules, kind of maybe a bit cocky, bit behaviour, like, you know. But yeah, whatever.
Have you sneakily thought about the feeling of getting a knockout in front of the Dublin crowd?
I have before, so it's been nothing new for me. I don't go for the knockout. If you know, I think that's where you go wrong. Like, you know, I'm there to fight, and I'll go with the 15 minutes if have to be. Like.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. That's.